Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Check right. Watch it, 5. Blue down. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
70, Indy. 6'6", pull it high.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Hey.
The 39-yard line.
Safe.
You're out. Bravo. Ready.
Here's second and 8. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Second and 6. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Come on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
First down.
Now.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mike, 55. Check.
Hey, Zoo.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Two draw quarters.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
10 Lobo.
Joker.
Yeah.
Makes it
Back up.
Leo.
He's checking. Crash. He's crashing.
Hey, exit.
He's coming.
Two.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Kill.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Yeah, Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. 58, boys. 58.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Rock it.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Twist. Look at me. Door. Hit it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Complete to Jones. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 on the play.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Taylor Gabriel there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Ringer, guys. Mike, 51. I'm coming, baby.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
25, 25. Go.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Mike 51. Watch one.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You ain't going nowhere.
Front left. 12.
Here's Wilson under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
I'll go special.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And Robinson with a big catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Looking to run with Mack. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Switch.
They'll run it with Mack. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the gun, it's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Demarcus Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Dolphins take over.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
All day, punt. Slam.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's Lindsey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. One more time with Lindsey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
55 is my guy, 55. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 26, check 26. Hey, check.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch 85. Go.
Shoot.
Back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake.
53 is mine. Trust. 53 is mine. Woo-hoo. Let's go, let's go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Open man is born. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
I smell fear in that offense.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Robinson's got it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. On 1st down, Mack. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marlon Mack with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
I got one.
Hit it.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hard.
Shit.
Hey, lock it. Buzz.
Check.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw.
Kill.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for T.J. Jones. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
You're out. Leo.
Get wide. Check 99.
Golf.
Slam.
On the ball. Get it.
2nd and 10. Jones has it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Julio Jones in the final seconds of the first half, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score.
Ready.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Mike 55. Watch the run. Under 10. 10.
5.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's caught, but he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
We got this.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Alert.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. It's caught by Aguilar. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Green 80.
Double dog. That's the way.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st down, Seattle.
Check. 280.
Check. 53's Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yo, sorry. Check.
SOS.
On first down, Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 36 yards on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Buffalo team.
51. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Spot that.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Now Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
On the ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Bang, 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 bang.
Rock it.
2nd and 5. And he's got his man on the out route. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox as tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
6-6, pull it high.
55.
Back to throw here.
Push it back. Push it back.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. A pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the
Hey,
36-yard
Orbit.
line.
55 to Mike. Check. Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Go. Yep.
55, Mike 55. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's
Yo, back, hit it.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Look at me. Door.
check 20.
Fan.
Check 3.
Gone. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. Lindsey. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey!
Mike 5. Man, I got you. Hey, switch gears.
Hey, Sam on. 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Go!
Mike 55.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Check 55 to
Go!
Mike. Check 55 to Mike. What we got? Mike 55.
Hey, exit.
55.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mo Alley Cox, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And the Seahawks on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They'll run on first down. It's Mack. Oh, and Mack has the ball stripped. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On first down, Mack. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run here with Mack. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They go right back to Mack, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
55, Mike 55. Hey. 55 is my guy, 55.
Now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will find his man on the outside. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run here with Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
55. Hey, eat. I got you.
Shoot.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On third down, it's Lindsey, and he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or two short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where it came from.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Seahawks, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.